What we do here is go back.
Hey, what's good, everybody? JB Lewis back at y'all with another prediction video. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. Any videos y'all want me to react to, hit me up. Follow me on Instagram and Threads at JLew77. Follow me on TikTok, Hive, Snapchat at JBLewis77. Check out my Twitch gaming channel, JB Lewis, as I stream on Xbox Series X. And check the memberships if you're interested. Right now, what I'm about to do is give y'all my predictions for NXT Stand and Deliver, and of course, both nights of WrestleMania 40. So, let's go ahead and get straight into NXT Stand and Deliver. So we got Joe Gacy versus Shawn Spears. I'm going to go with Shawn Spears to win this, especially the way Joe Gacy got washed by Obafemi on NXT. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, Ridge Holland could get involved maybe, but I'm just going to go with Shawn Spears. Coming up next, we got a 6-woman tag. We got Thea Hill, Kalani Jordan, and Fallon Henley against JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dan. And, of course, they're going to have Jasmine there. I'm going to go with Thea Hill, Kalani, and Fallon for the win. JC, she been in on the roll lately. Kiana and Izzy, they some straight-up haters. Jasmine is a straight-up hater. You know what I'm saying? But they probably need to get one. Thea and them probably need to get one more person. You know what I'm saying? Just to even out the odds in case Jasmine Orm is out that little sling. But I'm going to go with the good girls to win this one. Coming up next, we got the NXT Tag Team Championship match. Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. I'm kind of shocked by this. I thought for sure this was going to be the OC. But to me, this is karma biting the OC in the ass because the OC just let AJ punk them and they ain't handle AJ like they should. And they just bounced to NXT. So now these dudes ain't getting no title shot, tag team title shot on NXT or the main roster. So y'all should have took her AJ. This is karma. Now as far as this match goes, I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to go with Axiom and Nathan Frazier to win. Braun Breaker can go to the main roster. Baron Corbin can continue his hating on NXT. Find him another partner, do whatever. But Axiom and Nathan Frazier, I don't think they would do this and have them lose when they could easily win with the OC. I think they putting the titles on Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Coming up next, we got a triple threat match with Josh Briggs, Dijak, and Obafemi. If it was anybody else and Obafemi is champ, I would have said Dijak. Because Dijak, he's been due, but Obafemi is on fire right now. One of my new faves. And Obafemi is going to come out on this. You know what I'm saying? Josh Briggs, you eating the pen, homie. You eating the pen. Coming up next, we got the Falcon Lady, Lara Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. I think it's a wrap for Lara Valkyria. Now, it's rumors of Roxanne going to the main roster. Because the thing is that I have no idea who would beat Lara at this point. Because who else are they putting up there to take her on? I mean, but look, if Roxanne loses, then I say let's put Last Legend up there. That's just me. But you never know NXT because whenever we expect somebody to make it to the main roster, they still be hanging around. So I'm going to go with Roxanne to be the new champion. And then when she loses, then she'll probably go to the main roster. Coming up next for the NXT Championship, we got Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo. No way in hell Tony is winning. I just don't see, I like Tony. I like his crew, but I just don't see him as a champion. I don't see it. I mean, I could just imagine the stuff he could do as champ being a Don, but man, it's Ilya, man. It's Ilya. There's rumors of Ilya being on the main roster, but I still don't think he going yet. So Ilya, he's going to be he's going to retain. And coming up next, now Camelo, he will be gone after this. He will be main roster after this. Him versus Trick Williams, who's probably the hottest dude in NXT right now. Man, this match, this could be match of the night. You know what I mean? Trick definitely winning. Melo, he taking that L. This is gonna be the one time he does miss, and I think this is gonna propel Trick. Trick and Ilya might have a fourth match, and this might be the one that Trick finally beats Ilya. So let's go ahead and recap. I got Shawn Spears beating Joe Gacy. I got Thea Hill, Kalani, and Fallon winning the 6-women tag. I'm going with the upset of Axiom and Nathan Frazier winning the NXT Tag Team Championships. I got Obafemi retaining his championship, the North American Championship. Roxanne Perez becoming the new NXT Women's Championship, Ilya Dragunov retaining the NXT Championship, and Trick Williams about to send Melo packing, to the main roster. So that's it for NXT. So as we, mosey on down to WrestleMania, so 2-night event. From what I'm understanding, WrestleMania is going to be on earlier this year, which is great for me, especially for Sunday. Now, WrestleMania has been coming on earlier, especially on Saturday, but the fact that they're on earlier makes it even better. Never go back to a single night of Mania. Keep it 2 nights. So let's go ahead and kick it off with the 6-man tag street fight. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. The Final Testament has been getting over big time in this. Karrion Kross actually has impressed me. I have not been a fan of Kross, but his promos, like talking about Ford should be the leader and the mind games he playing, like he was giving Dawkins some love. And if you notice one thing with Kross, every time he has a feud with somebody, they change. And if you notice, I think Bobby's going to change back to old Bobby, where he don't really care about the fans and just being a beast. I think that's what Karrion Kross wants. And I think Bobby now is going to win this. I'm going with Bobby and the Street Profits to win. Coming up next, we got LA Knight versus AJ Styles, who like angry at the world where he should be taking that out on the bloodline. He's just picking LA Knight, hating. So AJ, you brought this on yourself. You didn't push your boys away. You didn't push Meacham away. So LA Knight is going to humble you. You saying you're going to humble him, but LA Knight is winning this match. Coming up next for the United States Championship, we got Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. I will pick Randy Orton, but for some reason, I think Logan Paul is going to retain. Now, I thought that this match would have been Logan Paul versus LA Knight, and LA Knight would be the one to beat him. So maybe we're going to eventually get to that. So I'm going to go with Logan Paul to retain, and I think this is going to start a beef between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. And Logan Paul just going to skate on by. So Logan Paul is going to retain. Coming up, we got the WWE Women's Championship match, Io Sky versus Bayley. Bayley's going to exercise some demons. I think Bayley's going to win his championship over Io. You know what I'm saying? Bayley's turning over a new leaf, but of course, people like Bianca is not letting her forget it, nor that she should. But I'm just going to say this is going to be a bad night for Damage Control all around. Damage Control is going to get washed this whole weekend. So Bayley's going to beat Io Sky. Coming up next, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. I'm going with Drew McIntyre all the way. He's going to get his win in front of fans. Now the question is will Damian Priest cash in? This can go so many ways, but I think Drew should win. Seth, he should take a break, heal up injury-wise. You know what I mean? And plus, he's been so into the bloodline stuff. You know what I'm saying? When he should be focusing on Drew. Drew been petty as hell, but he been spitting facts. So Drew McIntyre is going to win. Coming up next, we got the Undisputed WWE Championship match, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. I'm going to go with Cody to finally finish the story. Now, where do we go after that? I have no idea. You know, I think The Rock is going to turn on Roman Reigns. Cody's going to fulfill the prophecy, and we going to see. And I think Roman's going to take a break, too. And he's going to take a long break. And then we're going to see him come back, saying new and improved. Like I said, this can go so many ways. It's just ridiculous. So you just never know. You know what I'm saying? But before we can even get to that, we got to determine the, bloodline ban or bloodline rules, Cody and Seth versus Dwayne and Roman, which I think The Rock and Roman are going to win that match. And that way all odds are going to be stacked against Cody, and Cody's going to pull out the odds, and everybody and their mama's going to get involved. And then it's going to be down to just Cody and Roman, and Cody's going to beat Roman. Coming up next, we got the Women's World Championship match, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. I'm going with Rhea Ripley to retain. I think Becky Lynch is going to get washed in this match. I said this on one of the recent episodes of Turnbuckle Tabloid with my man Jay Santee. I just got a feeling that Becky's going to get destroyed in this match. it might, I think, and I keep picturing Sheamus and Daniel Bryan from years ago when Sheamus beat him in like crazy seconds, or it might be when Becky beat Bianca at SummerSlam. I just think that's what it's going to be. So Rhea's going to retain. Coming up next, we got the Intercontinental Championship match, Sami Zayn versus Gunther. Ain't it funny the difference a year make? Everybody wanted to kick Cody out the championship match and put Sammy in there. Now, roles have reversed where everybody don't want Sammy in this match and think it should be Chad Gable. So I'm going to pick Gunther to retain. Gunther's going to retain, and eventually somebody's going to beat him. Then Gunther needs to move on up where he will eventually win one of the big titles. But yeah, I got Gunther with this one all the way. Coming up next, we got brother versus brother, Jay versus Jimmy Uso. I'm going to go with Jimmy Uso. I think Jimmy needs this win. Now, Jay's losing a lot, but he's probably one of the most popular dudes on Raw. But Jimmy pretty much been like a joke. You know, he's all about comedy, but I think this is going to be like when Jeff Hardy went against Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy won, and everybody was shocked. Or everybody was shocked with Miz and Morrison, and Miz was the one that was winning championships. So I'm going to pick Jimmy to win this match. Coming up next, we got the six-pack tag team ladder match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. We got the Judgment Day, Awesome Truth, New Day, DIY, New Catch Republic, and A-Town Down. Whatever. Okay, so me and a lot of people have had this theory that this is how they're going to separate the titles, is that somebody's going to grab the Raw titles and somebody's going to grab the SmackDown titles. Now, I'm going to pick the Awesome Truth. I'm going to pick them to get the Raw titles. And cause see the fact that it's only two SmackDown teams, that's messed up. So I'm probably going to go with New Catch Republic to get the SmackDown championships, you know, and that's how we're going to wear it. But either way, the belts will be separated. In Judgment Day, y'all just going to be ass out. You know what I'm saying? Coming up next, we got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos and Dominic Mysterio. Man, and with so many people on each side, I have no idea about this match. I guess, uh, I guess I'm gonna go with Santos and Dominic, because since Ray beat Dominic last year, and you know they're gonna be cheating like hell. Uh, who knows? They gonna mess around and bring out another member for all we know, since everybody and their mama joining. So I'm gonna go with Santos and Dominic to win. And finally, we got the six women tag match. We got Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. The Storm has arrived versus Damage Control. Of course, we going with the sisters. That black excellence, that black girl magic. Damage Control is going to get washed. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Jade is going to be showcased here. And then we'll see what happens with that, because I thought for sure that the women's tag team titles would be on the line, but I guess that will happen after this. Now, which combination of these three goes after them titles, we'll just have to see. But that's just what it is. All right, so to recap. Now, see, I did this backwards, because usually, like, when they have this, you go from the down up. But I didn't realize that, damn, that was WrestleMania Sunday that I did first. So I'm going to go up to down. So I got The Rock and Roman Reigns winning the tag team match to determine the stipulation for the championship match. I got Rhea Ripley retaining her title. I got Gunther retaining his title. I got Jimmy Uso beating his brother. I got the tag team titles being separated. Awesome Truth getting the Raw titles, and New Catch Republic getting the SmackDown titles. I got Santos and Dominic Mysterio winning over Ray and Dragon Lee. I got the sister girl team, Bianca, Jade, and Naomi being Damage Control. So that's on night one. Night two, I got Cody Rhodes finally beating Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying, to finish his story, and then a whole new story begins. I got Drew McIntyre beating Seth freaking Rollins, winning the title. Possibly could finally be a Damian Priest cash in. You know, I got Bayley winning the championship over EO. I got Logan Paul retaining his United States Championship. I got LA Knight defeating AJ Styles. And I got Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits winning over the Final Testament. Alright, so there y'all have it. There's the predictions. So give me y'all predictions. Let me know what y'all think. Surprises, whether people show up or not. title changes, how stuff will happen. Feel free to put whatever you think in the comments, and that's how we gonna roll. So there will be a live watch for both nights of WrestleMania, so be looking out for it. Come on through, say what's up, and we gonna do it like how we always do it. So with that being said, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. JV Lewis, y'all be safe out here. Catch y'all on the rebound. Check out the Patreon, hit the notification button. Check out the Twitch gaming channel. Check me out on TikTok. Check out the memberships, and I'll see y'all good people next video. Peace.